Good morning. It is early morning here. See what time it is. 6:22 a.m. Everybody. I do have the do not disturb on the phone, and I'm using the good tripod here. Yesterday, you all sacrificed on the other tripod yesterday, so I did uh, sacrifice the view for the Nikon today to, to for you all to have the great the view today. No reason why you should have 2 days of substandard tripods, especially with 500 people on the live stream here. So we got everything good here. Mundo, Old Finish. And this morning out here in the dunes, there are some mosquitoes. So I'm just doing my prep right now, putting on a set of socks and a kind of a overcoat kind of thing. Donald, thanks. Thanks, Donald. Safe Maniac, top of the morning to you. Mr. JN on crypto. Good morning. Darian, I know I missed some people. I was getting my coat from the ground. Seth, good morning. Michael Tirada. Chris, good morning. Everybody, yep. Greetings from rainy Greece. Walk Dog. You made it into the video cut this morning, Walk Dog. Alenka, Tony, Frank, Rap, Philip, Matthew. Tom in Space. Evening to you. Jill Clegg. Batiana. Doing good, doing good. William, Jill, everybody. A Toyota. Juan Smokey de la Garza. James Golding. Sunrise in Boca Chica. Is it 7:12? So it's 6:24. In about an hour from now is the sunrise. Sometimes they do early morning lifts. They have done GSC Tank way early in the morning and some other stuff early. So the call last night was for a potential 6 to 9 a.m. lift today. Ava Chiana, yeah. I think the longer you stay here, the darker toward the red your badge gets. Is congrats on being here a second month or whatever it is. I'm not sure the matriculation rate per month, whether it's 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. Thanks, Bachian. Nice. So I've got plenty of batteries here. Thanks, Seth. Yeah, I'm using a better tripod for this today. I got some good shots yesterday with the Nikon on the using this tripod yesterday, but it's time today to use the good tripod for the cell phone for the most viewers. You know, y'all are we get a lot of views on these live streams, so I'm gonna be buying another tripod too. So I'll be able to. I just got a one of these quick connects for the tripod at the top there. I just got a second one. So anyway, just a little speaking to wake myself up mostly. Hey, John, hello from the UAE. It looks like. Yeah, it looks different today. Um, the height is a little bit taller, just about 2 inches taller. But I'm using the other tripod, and it is nighttime too, so I can easily zoom around here. I can get some close-up shots. They're not lifting right now, Abhishek. I just I committed to a 6 a.m. live stream, and it took me a little while to get back out here to the dunes. But yeah, I'm here and ready to rock and roll. Thanks, Dragon. We are aliens. Yeah, we are the aliens, actually. Um, and I like to say, if once we all do the meditation, once we all do a lot of meditation as a population, there won't be any more aliens because we'll have jumped that gap and realized that there are no aliens. So there's nothing alien to ourselves. So anyway, yeah, yoga and meditation is all about the self. You know, who am I? What am I? And when that meditation happens, then there will be no more aliens. So that will be a moot point. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, at this time of day, I have 2 umbrellas here next to me, but I'm not holding them. That is a great point. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I can get some views of the sunrise too, Charlotte. Thanks. Good call there. Thanks for the reminder. Don't let the crabs eat your toes. Yeah, I just put on a thing of socks here. Yeah, I had a few snacks this morning, Jill. Thanks. Yeah, it could take a while. Thanks, we are the aliens. Thank you. From Greece. Awesome. Namaste to you. GXSW. How you doing? Good morning. If I missed your chat or something, just type it again and I'll see it maybe the second time if I missed it the first time. Kind of organizing some of my shoes and stuff like that over here. I'm pretty nicely set up. Just getting my hat to put on my head actually. Okay, I am back looking at the screen here. Let's see what we got. What a nice day. What a nice day so far. All right. Let me see what I miss. Elon's Tiki Bar. Boca Chica, Texas, 76 degrees. Wind is 3 miles an hour. Ram, good morning to you. Good day, Justin. The Dragon. Yeah, I have taken a snapshot. Thanks. I did not upload any to Twitter yet, but I just took a quick shot with the other camera, actually. Maybe I should leave that camera out instead of putting it away. Zoom? Yeah, okay, I can easily zoom around here, and I will do that right now. All right, everybody. This is what I wanted to do before. Forgot about it. Look at that. Look at that. So easy to zoom and move. Yeah, so the spreader bar is attached to, as it was most of the day yesterday in the afternoon. The spreader bar is attached there at the top. Well, take a screenshot. Yeah, it looks like a ghost town, right? There were a lot of trucks leaving this morning, so there was a whole night shift that just ended their shift. So this is kind of the in between the 2 shifts time. So if we're not seeing a lot of people right now, that could be definitely why, because they all just left, and we got another shift coming in. So. But out here in the dunes, there are some mosquitoes here this morning. Out here, I haven't seen any mosquitoes for a long time, but I guess over here they haven't reached this far with some of the chemicals and stuff that whatever it is that they spray. H. Lee, awesome. Yep. Not yet, Justin. But the word was from 6 to 9 a.m. or so, and it's 6:30 now. So maybe the next 2.5 hours, maybe. No road closure, George. Just because this is off the road here. They moved it yesterday, so no need for a road closure, but it is far enough from the public road that they don't have to do a road closure. The Twilight Zone. I like that, Barry. Yep. 4 a.m. is one of those times too, or 3 to 4 a.m. When I was a kid, I used to realize that if you get past 3 or 4 in the morning and stay awake, then you're good to go. But if you can't get past that 3 to 4 a.m. time, you're a goner. You're done for. Martis. I forgot how you pronounce it, but Martin. Orbital launch platform. I'm not ready. I'm not sure. There are some, looks like some welding from over in that direction. Yeah, there is still scaffolding, Justin, on the orbital launch platform. And higher up, you can see on the tower, there is some light up there by the quick disconnect. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it looks like there's still some work going on. Martin. Thanks, Martin. That makes it easy. Walk dog. Yeah, so it looks like maybe they are doing some kind of welding there on the launch platform there. Yep, welding sparks on the platform, right? All right. It is 6:33 in the morning here in Boca Chica. What's up, Orbital Pad A? Awesome. Morning to you. Wherever you happen to be, whatever time of day it is. Mine, minor. I have big brain. 6:30 a.m. Good. We are aliens. And I'm just reading people's chat names here, everybody. This is not things I'm coming out of my head. Richard from the UK. Thanks, Richard. Yep. Morning to everybody. Yep, Seth. That is true. Yeah. All right. I got about an hour and a half of sleep. I was up till about 3 or 2:30 working on that video I just uploaded this morning, and I went to sleep for a little bit. I had a wonderful wake up by the alarm clock. I don't know what kind of chime it was, but wow. Nice. Arrived in Germany. That's good to know, Frank. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, Teespring is a good company, so hopefully it's a good shirt for you. I haven't washed mine yet, but you know, I like cotton shirts, so I'm all about cotton and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, wear it proudly if that's what you feel like doing. Yeah, nice, Frank. Let me know if there's any issues with anything, but I haven't heard of any, and yeah, I've been enjoying my shirts that I got. Good. But Teespring is a good company. They work with YouTube, and you can only get shirts with them if you have over 10,000 YouTube subscribers, I think. Or you can't enable it on YouTube until you get that many. So there's a lot of quality channels that are using them as a merch provider. Thanks for letting me know, though. Thanks, Frank. Sunrise at 7:12. Justin, I got rid of I moved out of the tent. The room was, I'm still in that same bunker, but yeah, the tent is no longer necessary because it has been mostly proofed from the outside with some foam. So thanks for the question here. Man, oh man, there are mosquitoes out here. That's for sure. Well, I'm mostly protected, but they are persistent, these mosquitoes out here. I did a video from out here one time. I'll have to put my hands in my pocket here. Nicholas, Justin, Michael, awesome. Yep, Seth, me too. Me too. Okay, I'm gonna put I'm gonna use the hoodie on this plastic jacket, everybody. If you have a plastic jacket, the mosquitoes can't get you through the plastic. So I'm wearing the hoodie here. Okay, no need for the hat then, if I'm using that. Good deal. Okay, yeah, I can show some of the road over there on the right if you'd like to watch that as the vehicles come in. I can keep an eye on the booster just in case it gets active. But I will make it possible, easy to see that traffic there. Yeah, like a light jacket. Yeah, I tell you that. I have a light jacket on, made out of plastic though. Apparently, mosquitoes can't bite you through plastic, is what I heard. Maybe not any kind of plastic, but definitely the majority of these coats and things made out of plastic. But that is maybe something for the people over there in Africa. There's a lot of mosquitoes and malaria in Africa, and maybe Central America too. So maybe they can, if they don't know it already, then get some plastic jackets and stuff. All y'all in the Congo probably already figured this out, but if you wear some plastic, mosquitoes can't get you through the plastic. Yeah, I like steam rooms anyway, Barry. So that's thanks for reminding me and letting me know. But yeah, Benoit, bonjour, suburban. I almost swallowed a mosquito there, actually. Flew into my mouth. Yeah, if they could do the GSC lift simultaneous or in the same time span as the booster lift, that would be amazing, huh? That would be something. Hey, suborbital, how you doing? Good morning. There are some YouTube laws against saying anything about that kind of stuff, so uh, I would recommend not talking about it. Yeah, thanks, Barry. I got a little liquid here, enough for this morning, but if it goes into the afternoon, I'm gonna have to go to town for some more food and stuff. The red crane is just attached to the big booster. It's holding the top of the booster up there. A bat habitat would eat the mosquitoes. Thanks, Toyota. Thank you. Stephen from Wisconsin. Yeah, that's correct, Justin. Vinegar takes out the sting chance. Okay, thanks. And I've also been jumping in the ocean too. That kind of helps. I've been imagining that jumping in the ocean helps with the mosquito bites. So anytime there are mosquitoes, I make a point to jump in the ocean if I haven't done it already. Yeah, I'm with you. I tell you, there's just nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I got malaria when I was in Africa in 2013. I spent 3 months there, and I ended up in a hospital for a week with a blood transfusion. So yeah, malaria is no joke, everybody. If you're gonna go to a place where there is malaria, you might consider taking the tablets um, weeks or a month ahead of time. I didn't do any of the tablets or anything like that. I thought it was a gung ho. I'm not gonna get malaria, but I did. So, yeah, so the people in Africa, or at least Central Africa or West Africa, they get malaria twice a year over there. That's those people get it at least twice a year, and they always have some type of form of malaria. So, you know, the people there, um, they get it all year round. It's just part of life for them. But I was there for 3 months, and I did get it, so I can confirm there is malaria in West Africa. The wind is pretty low, Paul, near non-existent right now. maybe 1 or 2 degrees, 2 miles an hour, maybe 1 mile an hour. 3 weeks in a hospital says it's suborbital. Like, there you go. Dengue. Paul, Mr. X, morning. Present and accounted for. I buried my feet in the sand here to keep the mosquitoes from being able to bite them. I'm wearing socks though. So we're looking at the everything of importance this morning. Is we got the, at least from here, Ginger. We got the booster there. We got the sunrise coming up. Um, what else could you ask for? And there's good day to you, Stephanie. Yep. Welcome to you over there in Oz in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm not wearing any Crocs, but I do have some sandals here, Justin. But I'd have to take my socks off to be able to use the sandals. The eighth wonder of the world, everybody, according to uh, Greg, right here in front of us. The eighth wonder of the world. Probably the third wonder of the world is this launch site, but the eighth wonder of the world is right there, holding up the booster for present and accounted for this morning. Attached to booster for currently. It is quite still right now, so yes, it would be perfect for a lift. That's a good point there, Shenandoah. Stephanie, 9:45 p.m. Awesome. David, morning. Yep, even better, right? Yeah, I haven't had any garlic this morning. That would help, I guess, for the mosquitoes. Rickster says 1, 2, 3, 4. Glenn, Graham asked about the catch arms. There's no time frame for, in my understanding, for uploading the catch arms prior to the first launch. So if they do it, that's a good thing, but there is no push. It's not necessary for the first launch. I haven't heard of any time frames for the catch arm completion though. They were working on it this morning over there at the main gate. I didn't linger because I had to. I'll show you all where I got to get up there. Um, I came across this field here via the beach. So a little bit away, I parked a ways over there. So I had to make my way up here. So I didn't linger over there at the main gate. I just want to make sure I could get up here in time if they decided to lift at 6 a.m. I made it by about 6:20, 6:25, but the goal was 6. But it was dark out here, you know. Didn't know if there were going to be any snakes or whatnot. So I braved the elements here, and I thank my lucky stars. Zoom? Yeah, I can zoom. You want zoom? I got zoom. The small red crane between the big crane and the launch plane. Yeah, so I got some shots yesterday with the Nikon, and I uploaded this morning. I started the upload before I went to bed last night around 2:30 or so, and when I woke up this morning, it hadn't finished uploading. So I restarted the upload. I think the computer timed out after an hour. So I continued the upload, and so it got uploaded this morning. And there is a shot on that video from this morning of that red crane there that we're looking at, the little one, loading a counterweight onto the Kong there in the back. So you can see a little shot of that with a close-up of that little red crane there to the left of the Kong. Little big red crane over there, bigger than the orbital launch platform there to the left of it, but there was a shot in that clip this morning of it picking up a block and adding it to the back of Kong there. Well, it didn't rotate toward Kong, but it had picked up the block before I cut it off. Yeah, so we're getting a sunrise over here. Yeah, the Mr. X, I looked at the post office. I got a letter this morning. I have a UPS box, and I have either 2 or 4 packages waiting for me at the UPS store. And one of them is that encoder. Came in yesterday. I just haven't had any time to go to town and pick it up. So maybe today. I also have to go to the car dealership and stuff. So I have some things to do in town, but I've been spending all my time out here. I haven't been able to go pick up the stuff. So the encoder came in yesterday, and I just have to go pick it up now and then activate whatever subscription. It may take two to 2 days. That's what I heard from somebody, to activate the different streams that it will work with. So in the next 4 days, it should be maybe good to go. That's a good safe bet. I will pan to the right here. Texas red morning. So it is a morning actually, everybody. And I will tilt up and pan to the right here. That's a pretty nice shot, huh? That is a nice shot. Anyway, I'm gonna tilt to the right. I'm gonna pan to the right. And I may not have leveled this in the dark, but you gotta forgive me. But I will do my best as I go around toward the ocean here. We got the sunrise coming up too. And this is how I look this morning. I'm just walking around to the back there. Okay, there we go. Somehow it tilted there. Manufactured. Thanks for your participation, manufacturer. You've been bringing some quality to the stream here. I appreciate it. So far, it looks like the sun is a little bit further toward the east, directly east right now, but it usually rises over there a little bit more to the north. But we'll see where it actually comes up this morning. Yeah, NASPX. I'll do a little shot here of this for now, but I will go back to the booster in just a moment. Camp David. Manufacturer. Yeah, they're gonna lift. That's the thought, Arend, ASAP. And we are. I will go back to that since you're mentioning it already. So we will go back to the booster because you never know when they're gonna lift it, right? That is 100% true. But maybe a little bit later in the morning, if there are some beautiful shots over there, I will potentially, if there is time, I'll pan back to the ocean. Yeah, it is a good morning here. Good morning to be doing this. Whew. Yeah, that's right, Justin. I said all my lifts yesterday, but yeah, I made it a feature in the video this morning. Yeah, I got it. I gotcha. AC. Uh, Robot, you just have to be able to drive your vehicle where it is that you want to go. It's public, so it is easy to do. Yeah, just there is a, if you have any Pakalolo, there is a security checkpoint over by the. I spent some time in Hawaii, and there's a term called Pakalolo. If you have any Pakalolo or contraband, there is a security checkpoint, a border security checkpoint, and they have dogs. And it's good not to bring any of that stuff down here because they will possibly stop you and search you. I don't know if there's going to be any covers. I only know that because I had a friend who I knew somebody who came down here who does that kind of stuff. Not a long time friend, just a brief, momentary friend, and he was very concerned when he came through the checkpoint. Yeah, me neither, George. I don't either. Good, good, good for you. Yeah, the only place robot that I know you can't stop really is on Remedios Lane or Road, or I'm not sure what it's called, but Remedios. And they don't encourage you stopping there and getting out of your vehicle. Will, thanks. It's a snake, thanks. Yeah, if you see any snakes here in the live stream, let me know because I'm not necessarily looking around me. I'm at the top of a hill here, a little bit of a hill. So, but if you see any snakes, let me know because if you see them, I should be able to see them too. Yeah, George, I saw that the first time, George. Thanks. Analog. Yeah, so it's a bright and almost a perfect morning for this kind of lift. Yeah, this is yeah a little bit. I'm about 10, 20 feet to a little bit closer than the last time. There's two things on the hill here, and I was the other spot is a little bit higher up, and I was thinking the little lower spot was better for this morning. So, but I am very close to the one I did for the other stacking. Yeah, yeah, Robage. Yeah, awesome factory tour and a Boca Chica road trip. Yeah, that you can fit that all into one day if you can do it. There's definitely nothing here that would stop you from easily flowing through the site and checking out as many of the locations that you'd like. That's right, Patrick. Thanks, El Hungaro. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, I'm not sure if there's a operator inside the crane. I don't know, but I can get the other camera out and take a look. Y'all want to give me a second or two? I can maybe zoom in with the other camera and see if I can find the cab. Hey, yeah, Georgia, I don't have any news about Elon actually. I don't follow necessarily what he puts out there or what's said about him or stuff. I don't follow Elon at all necessarily. I am a follower of him on Twitter because there are sometimes when I need to know what he's saying or doing. But yeah, I don't look at his stuff unless somebody else mentions something. No, this is not the final place. This is just a temporary, I think another fit check. So this is not the final resting place again of the, this is just another fit check is what I'm understanding. So I'm looking at the crane, trying to see if I can see anybody in the cab there. Yeah, there's nobody in the crane right now. In the con crane, I have a good view from the inside of it, and nobody there. So the next time, if I have a, once I get this solar encoder going, theoretically I'll be able to zoom around live stream with you all from this spot here with the other camera. So you'll be able to see what I just saw with the other camera. It's gonna be top notch, everybody. Justin, um, yeah, I mean, if someone else is streaming from the same spot that I used to park my truck, then it's a little bit. It's a little bit weird to stream right next to them. So a little bit. Hey, Martin. Um, I think that first a bunch of us need to watch the interview and then see what she said. I'm still working my way through that interview. You know, I don't have time to necessarily watch the whole thing again and take notes at the same time and put the timestamps. But if y'all watch anything from that interview, um, then give me a timestamp and I'll add it to the description. Might be the new debit card. Oh, Keith. Oh, yeah. I've been having some issues like that recently also. Someone used my debit card even though it wasn't me. I had to get a new debit card, so I'm still waiting for it to arrive in the mail. So I got a similar issue. I haven't been able to get my truck fixed because I don't have a debit card or credit card until that arrives. So everything's delayed for me also. That's like the second time in a month. So yeah, Captain. Dave Dreesen, no, I don't hear of any bad outcome from that, what they did there. So um, yeah, so they're not from the United States of America, everybody. So they're just here temporarily, and I don't think they were planning on sticking around to see if they get in trouble or anything. So we're asked not to do that again. But maybe they were paving a new way for us all, and maybe in the future we can do that also. I just have to get the official word from whoever it is that's going to give commentary on that, and then I'll know for myself. Dan says to George, there is a shuttle from the main parking lot to the launch site. So main parking lot at the build site to the parking lot that brings workers down as well as parking at the launch site. Awesome. Yeah, there's parking here too, but if people want to take the shuttle, that's cool. Yeah. I had credit card issues at the cheap gas station, so I have been to a few cheaper gas stations. Thanks, Alhambra. Yeah, so twice in about the last month, I've had to change my card. So, all right, that might be it. All right, Tally. So we're getting some good sunlight over here now. That's for sure. See what I can do with the camera and the views here, because I can easily. I'm using a better tripod today, y'all, for this live stream. So, you can see I can easily pan left, right, tilt up, and tilt down. Yep, it's all working. Yeah, quick glance at the beach. I could do that. I think it might be a good time to do that shot, actually. Back to the beach. I was thinking about it. See if anybody complained about me moving the view too much first, right? That was somewhat of what I was doing there. Can you just keep it straight? You're making me sick. Wind lift, right? Anybody? Yeah, so that's north. Now we're looking east. Looking east here. Have it level with the ocean horizon. Level with the horizon is what I was told. I do break some of these rules, but let me get over here. O'Neill. So now we're looking at the Gulf of Mexico, everybody, also known as the ocean. Yep, that's right. Charlotte. Yeah, it does look. It is. It was calm last night. I haven't been to the beach yet, really, this morning, but it was really nice last night. That's for sure. or yesterday afternoon. I'm keeping an eye on the launch platform there too, so we're not missing anything. I am keeping my second eye over there at the launch site. What I can do is I can zoom, a little bit closer to the ocean this morning. This being ocean cam and all, have a little bit of a view of the ocean here. The white dot on the horizon, I'm not sure of any white dots out there, but if you see one, let me know. Could be a reflection off the lens of something. Ah, yeah. From the UK, O'Neill. Or we're moving north here, everybody. I am with the camera. So that is where I've live streamed from up there. It's a little bit taller than where I am right now, right up here. So it's about another 3 feet taller than where I'm standing right now. I just feel like the lower viewing point is a little bit better for this morning. So we're looking a little bit northeast here. So there's some kind of barge out there in the ocean. The ice wall, that's right, from the 100, right? Yeah. North east over there. If you go in that direction, you probably end up in Florida or Louisiana or Mississippi, Alabama. And now we're looking closer toward north here. All right, that is it with the ocean and natural dunes. That's right. And I'll zoom out. There's no reason to be zoomed in while we move around like this. Yeah, the sun is coming up, but it's behind some clouds. I'd rather have the shot over there at the booster. And this morning when it was really dark out here, I really didn't have the time to level out the tripod too much. So I will do that in the next few moments here, so that when I pan around again in the future, I will have it much more level. I'm going to take a minute here to do that now. Okay, that's one. Doing this here, just the top one. That's pretty good. And I will check it out on the platform. Loosen that up. See how we're looking here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right, so it's level. Supposed to be a lift today, I think. That's the outlook so far. And up to the arms. Yeah. So which okay, the catch arm there. I got you. It's a quick disconnect. This one is called a quick disconnect. The catch arms are something different. And it's tilt up. Someone told me that it's tilt is when you go up and down, and pan is when you go left right. So this is a bunch of people. Well, I'm not a classically trained photographer or anything like that for sure, but I get a lot of comments here in the stream, and somebody told me tilt up or tilt down and pan left and pan right. But then somebody else also commented that in Greek, pan means everything. Pan is like all inclusive. So you could pan right, pan left, pan up, pan down. But I was told by a photographer that a few times actually that tilt is the correct term for up down, at least in photography. I am half Greek too, so if that means anything. Helena, good evening to you all. Thanks for the support yesterday also, Helena. Yeah, only do that if you feel like it, and it was fun. But yeah, you don't need to, but it is appreciated. Okay, SJ, if you want to continue with that, I will have to say goodbye to you. Good deal, everybody. Sorry, sometimes that kind of stuff can stir up some stuff, so I'd rather not have it here. Okay, Chris. So Chris says tilting is cinematographic technique, cinematographic, cinematographic, in which the camera stays in a fixed position but rotates up and down in a vertical plane. Thanks. That makes it a little bit better. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, Justin. Okay, that's good. Helena, yeah, I am Paul here. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, George. Right. There is a pad there to the left of the booster, and also to the left. I will zoom in on the pad where this booster is intended to be ending up here this morning or whenever. It is right there at the base of the tower, everybody. If you didn't know already, that is the destination for the booster 4. El Hungro, thanks. Appreciate it. Morning drink is on El Hungro. Appreciate it. Yeah, you see, that is the table there, right there in front of everybody. There are some higher quality shots that I got when they lifted it onto the stilts there. That is the oral launch platform, everybody, or the table. You're welcome. Yeah. Pablo Chacon. Morning, Pablo. Yeah, a lot of scaffolding. They're still doing a lot of pipe work and stuff. John, they were never seen again. No. Yeah, they went up there and then they finished after an hour and a half, and then they left. They walked along the fence line down there, right down there, and all the way to the right across, equidistant from the fence line, and they walked over to the parking lot that way, just by that way. Shenandoah, that's right. Thanks, everybody. Shenandoah. Yeah, Matthew. Thanks. Sent to Area 5. No skirt on the booster. Oh, that is a good thing to take a look at, everybody. Thanks, Alhambra. You've helped out quite a bit in the past, too. Thank you. Yeah, I don't drink coffee normally, Alhambra, and I did not drink any this morning. Sometimes I will do a caffeine drink, or we'll do a smoothie or a green juice. I like to do green juices because that'll make me the healthiest, I think. Or I could fast. I could do nothing. Just fast, drive fast. Good morning from Colorado, RL. Is the crane moving? I'm looking. Let's see if the crane is moving. Let's see. And again, some people wonder why sometimes the quality of the view is different. If I'm zoomed out, you'll have like the best view for the camera here. So there's no digital anything. So when I'm fully zoomed out, or at least around 2.5 times zoom, that's still using the lens of the camera here. So the quality of the image there, somebody pointed out in the chat yesterday, will be better than if I'm zoomed in more. No, yeah, but I will zoom 100%. I'll just explain that. Hey Frederico, Captain. So which one is Beanie? I'm not sure which one is Beanie. Which crane? Small crane? The orange crane? I got you. The number of workers on the crane? Okay, let me check that out. Hi ho, hi ho. Mine. Yeah, I don't know if they were or not doing anything wrong. I'm not educated about the rules here, or who owns what land or whatnot. Yeah, so there are some people under the booster there. That's true. Sherry, hello. There's somebody else here from Australia, Sherry. Oh, okay, Kong's tender crane. I got you. Grim. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. There is another booster there to the right of the white tanks over there. So that's what y'all are referring to. Thanks. I didn't know which crane you were talking about. There's there's many cranes here on site, so we may be talking about different cranes here. Well, how Hungro, see if you can go get a green juice, a fresh squeezed green juice from a supermarket or organic supermarket or a health food store. They sell green juice at Walmart also. You can get it in, but it's pasteurized, so that's the bad thing about it. But if you can get some just fresh squeezed green juices of celery, cucumber, kale, that might be something. Or a carrot juice or something, beet juice. In Perth, nice. Geelong, Victoria. Okay, time to drink some water, everybody. I have a little breakfast here with some chia seeds in it, so I'm gonna take a little morning breakfast here. I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, I'm eating some chia seeds, but I'm about 1,000 feet from the launch site here. Thanks, Dragon. I'm gonna have to turn back toward the ocean, everybody. Y'all gonna like this shot. Y'all gonna like this shot. I am gonna risk turning away from the booster there. If we miss something, it'll be worth it. Sorry, everybody, for the rapid shift here. Duty calls. Here we go. Looking at the ocean. I did not have time to zoom out, but voila. Yeah, I can pan right. Yeah, let me level the camera a little bit here too. Okay, I'll keep it here. Bill, very nice here, huh? I'll tilt up here. Got a little bit of a rocket reflection. See if we can see it in the sky up there. So you see a little bit of a jet trail there in the sky. Nice reflection from the sun. Ah, what a view. That's pretty much east, everybody. Yeah, nice office, huh? Yep, chill. I'll pan to the right here. Seth, oh, well, good on you for staying up so long. Thanks, Seth. Good luck to you, Captain. George, there are not too many planes fly over this area. If we were closer to the airport, you for sure would see some planes over there. Wow, we're getting a reflection off the ocean there of the sun. I will zoom back to the booster when it's time. All right, I'm gonna go back to the booster, everybody. So that is it for the sun. Good morning. I have to get out the umbrella. And we're gonna start getting into the time of day where I have to protect everything from the sun because if anything overheats here, then that's a no bueno situation also. So we're transitioning from the easy time of day to the more difficult time of day here. Okay, I have to change the darkness level. Yeah, I may have to step out here. No, I can do it now. I don't have to end anything. Good deal. Good deal. All right, I didn't know I could do that. I can change the brightness of everything here. Good, good, good. Everything is good, everybody. Good deal. Sometimes I struggle because the transition from darkness to sunlight, then I have to go and reset the brightness level on the cell phone. But it is already I was able to do it just now. Gilgamesh. Oh, you think people are going up the platform to meet the booster on the top there? I will check that out then. That's a thanks for the update. I'll keep an eye over there if I can see anybody. Yeah, so there are some people walking up the steps there. I can see it with my eyes. You can see it there too. Some people walking up the stairs there on the right side of the launch platform. I officially have one of my two umbrellas open, starting to block the sun from the. Yeah, postal card. Thanks, Carlos. It is a nice shot. Captain Tour. Whew. 80 in Jacksonville at 7 a.m. Wow. Ellinger. Yeah, thanks. With the comments I've gotten, I've been paying more attention to the horizontal frame. Thanks. I do a lot of live streams too, so it's a skill that will do me well if I get it down. So I'm being more mindful of that. Yep. Let me zoom in on the top of the platform there. Matteo from Venice, Italy. Awesome, awesome. Nice to hear from you here. See you here also. Yeah. If any of you want to share anything about where you're from or whatever, or something you're passionate about, then this is a place where you can do that. You know, definitely encouraged, and why you do what you do. It's kind of that'd be helpful for other people to hear other people's stories. Yeah. So Samuel says once they remount booster 4, I guess they can test the booster quick disconnect as well as mount the extension of the ship quick disconnect, which is supposed to support the booster besides the fuel shift. Yeah, Samuel, sounds awesome. Dennis says 6 p.m. where he is or she is. Sherry, Osaka. Nice. Nicholas, Frankfurt. Morning. Yeah, I gotta stop getting conscious here. People from all over the world. Okay. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff, everybody. Nice. Northeast Pennsylvania. Hot. Thanks. There's a good farmer that I used to buy some farm from in Pennsylvania called Miller's Organic Farm, and they ship it. They have a membership club for milk and other products in Pennsylvania. I bought a lot of dairy products from them in the past. Prism app, huh? Manufacturing engineering. Can you send me a link to something like that? I'd like to learn more about that because I will do something like that if I can, if it's easy. I hear what looks to be maybe a boat or a plane. So I'm looking out at the ocean trying to find it. I don't see anything out there, but I do hear the noise. Gilgamesh in Sydney. Frank from Dallas. Yeah, it's a long drive, huh? Gothenburg, Sweden. Okay, so there they are again this morning. Um, yeah, I would imagine if they're doing the lift this morning, then that is a little sketchy for them to be out there in the front. So we'll see what happens, everybody. See if it works out for them or not. Yep, yep, manufactured. Yep, Dragon. Yeah, I don't look at any of the rivalry there. Thanks to Nicholas Rajat. Yep, Leesburg, Virginia. Yeah, so I guess if you want some real close-ups, you can go check out the shots by the ABC team out there because they are getting some real close-up shots. Watching NBA. Nice. Yeah, gotta work, right? Yeah. Thanks, Charlotte. I'll check it out after this. Thanks. Yeah, Tom, I haven't found any pieces. I did a little brief looking when I first got here in March of this year, 2021, but then I stopped looking because I'm like, that's not my equipment or stuff. So I stopped looking. Yeah. Yeah, John, I don't think so. I think it's just another test. I think they'll take it off again. One of the Spanish people were, I'm not sure, from Spain or from Mexico, said this is kind of like a drama that they've started here, going back and forth to the launch platform. But it is, it needs to be done. So, it is somewhat dramatic, but they're just going about their job here of doing what needs to be done. So it's all the rest of us that are turning into a drama, if it is a drama. Thanks, Joe. Yep, the Starship's looking better and better every day. I see a bunch of white at the top there, the Starship. I don't see any red necessarily yet. I'm not zoomed in or close up, but I don't just on the outright see any red tiles up there at the top of the Starship. A little bit too far right now to get a good shot with this camera. Paul, yeah, I don't know. They're very close to, so I don't know. Stuff happens, so I don't know. Good question if anybody knows. All right, what I can see is at the top of the tower here. We don't normally see this due to the wind and everything, but I will get the shot because we do live in the United States of America, everybody. And we have almost no wind, but so that means one thing for sure, which y'all can see right now, I think. Yep, the flag is barely moving. Um, it is a real flag, but just at this zoom, you can hardly see it the way it is. But it is no wind, and the flag is fully unfurled there. It is out of focus because this camera only does so much zoom. But use I will use my other camera to get that shot. So y'all just give me a moment. I will take that shot for the other camera. All right, I got a good shot of it, everybody. I take a sideways shot of it too, so it's when you look at it, it'll be like right side up. We're looking at the back side of it though, because the stars are. All right, I got enough shots of it. I don't know what kind of audience the ABC Australia has, but when you have that kind of people wanting you to get a shot, maybe it's a little bit different kind of motivation when you're possibly breaking some rules. All right, I'm back with you. Let's see. Hey Texas, you'd like to see the build site again? The build site is way over there on the left at the bottom. I'll do a quick zoom over there to the build site. Yeah, if you'd like to see that. See the starships in the background there on the left and the right, SN15, SN16. You got the high bay. You got the GSC covers over there. And you got the people over there from Australia. Hey Fred, the budget here so far has been this is the first month of monetization, and you're welcome to support the channel, and we can get a lot better equipment. But this month was the first month of monetization here at Ocean Cam, so the first inflow after like since March of any cash coming in came in last month. So baby steps, baby steps. Thanks, Matthew. So is anybody under the booster? Yeah, there are a bunch of people around the booster. I don't know if there's anybody under, but there are definitely some lifts underneath the booster there. Around the booster, I mean. Ernest. Thanks, John. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, many people have contributed over the last couple months. So at least through the PayPal and the GoFundMe and the yeah, the different ways, I have received cash in almost every way you could imagine, whether it's in person or Venmo or Zelle or in a letter. Yeah, it's been pretty awesome, everybody. And that's the only way I could have survived the last couple months. So, but we're definitely, definitely the boat is floating here now. So after all this journey from starting the channel in April. So is there any heat protection on booster 4? I can't see any. Yeah, I haven't seen any tiles on the booster, and it's not going to be going. They don't need to protect it, I don't think. Paul uh, asks, Paul M asks, once they get the booster on the table, do you think they'll have to align the fueling connections up, down, left, right? Maybe. I'm not sure. That's a good question, Paul. I heard it's going to be a fit check, but I don't know if they're going to do that type of fuel kind of connection stuff. Pan up. What would you like me to check? Manufactured. Yeah, so there is no heat protection anywhere on the booster there, everybody. So I'll tilt up here. Hey Ben, I'm working on the imagery, so in the next week or so, I'll be able to live stream with a much better camera than this one. I'm aware of the blurriness and everything. If y'all haven't already, you're welcome to donate to the Ocean Camera Equipment Fund, and that does help quite a bit. Hey, manufacturer, what would you like to see? Maybe just tell me what you'd like to see, and I can go do that rather than giving directions. If you just tell me what you'd like to see, I'll know how to get there. Nice Scout tour. That's a little bit better. Trying to get the ground level does change. It's not all the same because I have zeroed it out, and it does. The ground level does change. It seems. Zooming on the S20 tiles. Hey, Malik, yeah, I did that earlier, and we really can't say anything better because the that zoom from here is you can't see the individual tiles with this camera, so we won't get much better shot than what we got now. I'll do it for you, Malik, but just to let you know, the just when we do the zoom, you might be a little bit disappointed with this camera at this distance. That's as good as we can get. So, hey, James. Yeah, if you want to help me with that, we can sell millions together. If you want to be that person that organizes that and directs that, I'd be happy to sell millions here. So, zoom in on the quick disconnect. If you have the vision, we could do it. Just tell me what to do and a little direction. That is the quick disconnect on the tower, everybody. There is another quick disconnect on the orbital launch platform. 80. I did a close-up shot of this morning, so you could say a high-quality upload of this morning from the upload I did this morning. Yeah, it is big. I have a lot of high-quality footage of this also that I haven't uploaded, and I have deleted hours and hours of it. But that is the quick disconnect. Yeah. Yeah, earlier I checked to see if there's anybody in the crane there. I didn't see any, but I can check again with the other camera that I have. Thanks. Later in the day when it gets very hot and there's a lot of moisture in the air, it'll get even more blurry due to the moisture in the air. GK. I'll check the cab with the other camera. Yeah, I don't see anybody in the crane. So the con crane has nobody in the seat there. It's empty. Oh wait. Just a minute, everybody. Let me reconfirm that. Let me just a minute. Oh, there is somebody in the con crane. Sorry. Yeah, there is definitely somebody in the con crane. The shirt was yep, there is somebody there. My bad. And if you are listening over there in the con crane, good morning to you from Ocean Cam, everybody. I know you all see me over here on the dunes probably, so yep. We'll do a little wave to y'all. Yeah, so the con crane is active and there's somebody in the cab there and there's somebody on the back of it with a yellow umbrella also. JB. So I misspoke initially there. There is somebody in there, everybody. Ready to go, and there's somebody on the back of it too with a yellow umbrella. Graham. Yeah, so the deal is if anyone wants to use the footage, they can take any clip they want as many times as they want and use different clips. If they want to copy the whole video or the feed or the stream, they can do it 3 times also. But if they want to do more than that, then they have to do 30% monetization. To me, they can keep 70%. But if they want to just outright copy the whole stream, they can't do it unless they give me 30% monetization of that video. But yeah, if anyone wants to use a clip or anything from as many of the videos as they like, they just give credit to OceanCam and maybe a link if it's on YouTube to OceanCam. Otherwise, a link to Twitter or something. Barry. Yeah, 30% to me, Justin. They can keep 70%. If they're going to outright copy the whole show, all I'm asking for is 30%. That's right. They do no work. They just copy everything, and I'm asking for 30%. And they would also have to just say where it came from too. Yeah, I did a short video about that the next morning. The fire's done. It's done. But there's still a lot of grass. Just some grass burnt, but not all of it. So yeah, and JB, that gets people excited about sharing the content, and it helps them out, and it helps me out. So I could have definitely asked for 70%, giving them 30%, but I'm a nice guy, so I could say, give me 30%. You can keep the majority of it, keep 70%, and go to town with your audience in whatever country you're in. And you can send me a PayPal or however you want to send that cash back to me, or if it generates any cash, then do it as it happens. Yeah, SpaceX Bank is a good channel. There's I read a book and it's called one of the key phrases from that book is levity sum tertius. I am third. Whereas people will say, I am the best, I am first, even though I am the best on some days, at least I'm the best currently here on the dunes at this moment in time, because I'm the only one here. But yeah, so a lot of people say when there's a, I am the best, right? And I'm saying I am third. Um, and yeah, when it comes to that money stuff, they can take number one spot. I'll be happy to help them out. Thanks, thanks, Dan. Yeah, short clips. I'm totally awesome with that. As many as they want, forever. Favorite place to eat? You know, I like food, so I don't know if I could say favorite. I have several favorite places, but maybe, yeah, I don't know. Bill asks, what is that blast shield deflector at the base of the launch mount base? Yeah, I'm not sure what the launch mount items are over there. I know there's a large block of concrete below everything there, but and it took a long time to build it. Um, anyway, yeah, George. What I can tell you is that for those of you with the uh, that individual with the I have big brain, there's somebody here in the chat with a nickname I have big brain, right? So what I can tell you about that is the brain does not contain the individuality, and any meditator, serious or long-term experienced meditator will tell you that the mind is not contained within the brain. The brain does not hold all the thoughts and memories. So as a meditator, and if you want to disprove this, you can meditate for a couple of years and then come back to me with your findings. But if you are a serious scientist, and if there is something there, you would want to check it out, not ignore it. A real scientist doesn't ignore stuff. So the reason there is meditation is because there is something there. And if you want to find out the benefits of meditation and the truths and the knowledge that's gained, you would have to do some meditation yourself as a scientist. Yep, Helena knows. Helena knows. Yep. So for those of you who don't know yet, just do 7 years of meditation every day for an hour or 2 hours every day. 2 hours of meditation every day for 7 years, and then come back to me with your findings. Yeah, Justin, not true. Not true. Yeah, Funky, you can tell me do 7 years of meditation. It can't hurt you. It's supposed to be relaxing and beneficial to all areas of your life, to circulation. Do 7 years of meditation, then come back to me with your findings. I did over 20 years of meditation, so I found the answer within 5 years. It might take you a lifetime, but it only took me about 5 years. I found the answer to that question you're asking there within the first 6 months. So, but some people take a long time. Some people take longer. So I was a really intense scientist. So a lot of y'all are not real scientists. So yeah, Justin, you're not a real scientist. Otherwise, you would do the experimental test yourself and find out the truth of the answer, and not rely on other people for your information. unless I'm mistaken, then you are a real scientist, and you are going to do the experimental, um, your own experiments and test it out for yourself. You'll have to tell me, Justin. Some people need a little fire under the lit, light a little bit of a fire. Yeah, a lot of people here on site with walking around here. What's going on? Let's see what's going on. So I know there is somebody in the con crane. There are people on top of the orbital launch platform. Um, okay, what I can show you is I just noticed this. Look at this, everybody. The Aussie camera over there has been vacated. So I don't know if they got permission to put the camera out there and then leave, but they are not currently there at the camera. So that is something worth noting. I didn't keep my eyes open to see if they left or went somewhere, but they are not there at the camera, everybody. So maybe they got permission or got told, hey, that's not a good spot to be, but you can go set your camera up or something. Look at that. I just noticed it. So, good, good to know. So those of you who are thinking about running out there, even they are not out there right now. I just heard a horn, which they do before there's a lift or something. So they may be doing a lift coming up soon. I don't know. There's a bunch of lifts and cranes out there, so that horn could have been for anything. But I did hear a lift horn just now. Yeah, there are no. I haven't heard any lifts broadcasts for the lift here. And you can see there is a cement truck there in front of the con crane. That was NBC, I think it were ABC. I'm not sure. ABC Australia. Thanks, Tom and Space. To Catman 977. I'm not sure who was it. We got to scroll back. Uh, Casey Dre. Sorry, Catman. Agnizard. Yeah, so there are stories of Lemuria in some of the Atlantean times, and there was a division in the people because there was a split between the tech people and the meditators. So if we don't repeat that same pattern of the past and instead come together by talking about both things simultaneously, then maybe we can, if there was a cataclysm in the past, not repeat the past again. So that's one of the tasks, TASKS, that I've assigned for myself here. Catman, no, they have blocked off that Palms Burton Ernie parking lot, and it is SpaceX people only. It is a reserve parking. Yeah, we don't talk about certain things here on the channel here, everybody. Hey, Justin, if you look at the ice, you'll see that the Earth does heat and cool down over cycles throughout history. So whether it's warming or cooling now, it doesn't matter because it's been happening forever. There's a cycle. Just like everything in life, there's a sine wave to everything in the universe. Most everything has a curve. Yeah, I don't know, Justin. I'm not the data person on that, so I can't give you an answer. Thanks, Dan. Dan says new hardware is rolling in on an SPMT right now. I don't think you can see it, but be on the lookout. Cool. Yeah, so the main entrance is quite a ways away. It's on the other side of the booster there, so it's not visible. On the other side of the big berm over there, you can't. Let me see. You can see the berm there. Hi, Chris. Thanks, Chris. Yep, Peter. All right, the wind's starting to pick up here. I'm gonna get my second umbrella out so I can block the wind and the sun from two different directions here. All right, I now officially have two umbrellas open, everybody, as I normally do and often do. One for the wind, one for the sun. Hey, Justin, you have anything to contribute, or you just keep asking questions? I think it was you who was demonstrating to me your intelligence. What I would tell you that intelligence and smartness, information, and intelligence are two different things as a meditator. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any more information for you, Justin. Yeah, it's a black umbrella, Helena. Um, William, yeah, I wonder what this metric is doing there. Conservative space nerd, what I'm referring to as smartness is what you're referring to as intelligence is what I'm referring to as information. For me, intelligence is something different. And yes, wisdom is very important. But I would say information is dangerous, can be dangerous without wisdom. Intelligence is something different, but you can use that word as you like. RJ. All right, we got a lot of good skeptics here and good stuff, everybody. I'm with y'all. I'm happy you're using the rubbing two of the brain cells together and thinking about what I've been saying here. So that's a good thing. That is a good start. Glenn, just a lot of good chat here. That's so far where we're at. Helen, Sukrumdi, confirmed by Sukrumdi. Sukrumdi. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Sorry, I mispronounced it. Okay, everybody's got their beliefs. Good deal. Good deal. Hello from Manchester, Stash. Arashi, Senpai, Senpai, Arashi, Peter. Yep, Barry. Gotta keep putting one foot. I think they're just putting one foot in front of the other, and they can't predict when something's going to happen. Ah, Ted. Well, the whole thing about that is, I believe everything has always existed. So I don't believe there was ever a beginning. Is my answer to that. I don't think anything needed to be created because it has always been, and it will never stop being. So that's my answer to that. John from Scarborough, UK. Douglas, it's thought that they will. And again, if none of you are, or some of you are questioning my answers, but you've never done any meditation, then all I can say is meditate and find the answer for yourself. Because it took me a while to find the answers, so you can't find them in books. You gotta do the work. So in a lot of these meditation kind of things, it's called the work, the great work. Or in some other areas, it's called the pearl, and it is a pearl because it takes a lot of effort and work. So I did the work many years ago. Awesome. Starbase FR. Awesome. Yeah, go ahead. Go to town, Starbase. France. Doug says, are the boosters tanks pressurized with air right now? Maybe someone can answer that. I'm not sure, Douglas, but maybe someone here knows that answer. So are the booster tanks pressurized with air right now is the question. A zoom shot of the quick disconnect and the bottom of the booster. So RJ, I uploaded a video this morning with a great shot zoom of the quick disconnect. So the highest quality, if you want a really high quality of the quick disconnect up there on the tower, you check out the video I uploaded this morning. But I will do that shot right after getting the bottom of the booster here. But if you really want the best shot, you could check out that video I uploaded this morning. It's about a 6-minute video. It starts out with lift, lift. And then after about a minute of that, I go into some other things in that video this morning. Okay, Patrick says the booster is always a bit pressurized. Okay, Douglas, there you go. Tom in space. Yeah, Gula, there's nothing beneficial, there's nothing superior about being a meditator. So Gula, that is the answer, and you find that out through meditation actually, because there is no other. There's only the one being in all the bodies interacting with itself. So that is the answer. And if you have done the work, you also know that is the answer. That's the somewhat the best I can do. If I keep zooming in, we'll lose a lot of quality of the imagery, and then we start getting into pixelation issues. Yeah, I will go back to the booster now. Sorry for the rapid shift there, but the best imagery is on the morning upload I did. Let me uh let me center this. If any of you know the best shot I can get here of this, let me know, and I will probably do that if it is a really good shot. Doesn't have to be the best, but a really good. Any ideas? I can keep shifting it around the angle here. Yeah, to get the ultimate information. See, if you build a computer and ask the computer what the answer to all knowledge is, I think in that movie it was 42 was the answer that the computer gave. But if you do the calculations yourself, if you do the meditation yourself, you would get a different answer than the computer. If the computer had sentience, then it would get the same answer as you. But since the computer is a very different type of awareness, it has a different answer. Uh, OXYZABCX0 says actually the computer had a run error and the answer was cut off before it was finished. The actual answer is, I thought you were going to say something informative there. So sorry, actually, I'm not going to continue with the information. If y'all would like to see what was being referred to there, just check in the chat here. There's a chat for, if some of you are watching in the future and there is no chat, yeah, the chat is a big thing here on the show. So a lot of people type in messages, and even on some previous shows we've had it where multiple people can be on here on the stream and talking just like I am with video and everything too. So if any of you are experienced and knowledgeable about something or really passionate about sharing something, or maybe you're not passionate but would just like to get on camera, send me a message and maybe we can do it on I use StreamYard for that. It's a paid service. I pay $25 a month to be able to do that. Do like really good video chats with people. It's kind of like Skype. It's kind of like Zoom, but a little bit different. Got some other features. Tom Space. Barry. Oh yeah, so there's a yellow bucket over the GC tank area. So they've been doing some work up there with some of the ventilation for, I think they work inside some of those tanks, and the two tanks closest to us, the two are, I think they're just checking out some things. You know, maybe they're preparing for a lift over there too of that GSC tank cover. And that would be awesome because we do have a pretty good shot. Can't really see the silver tank. I'll use my hand for this, okay? There is right here on this end is a sleeve, and underneath it is a GSC tank. Here is a sleeve and a GSC tank on these two tanks here, right? But the next one further away on this one here, the next one over is a uncovered silver GSE tank, and it hasn't been sleeved yet, so they may put the cover on that. Otherwise, they could, I'll use my finger again, over here, but way over there in the distance, there is another GSE tank that they just set down. They could use a sleeve to cover that tank on the far end there. So there's two real spots that they could put that sleeve. This third sleeve over here, which is not on a foundation, right? It's on a SPMT. So they may lift this up quite high, this sleeve cover, and set it at one of these two spots. Hey, John. Manufactured, I don't have it on. Yeah, I do have it on the phone. It's not an app actually manufactured. It's a website. So the good thing about it being a website is if I'm the host of the stream, and if my live stream connection ends, the other people on the line will still be able to continue the conversation. I will drop off, but it will still be there because it's a website that you log into and you can stream. So everybody gets a different link to log in with. And so if any of the guests drop off, it still continues, even if I'm hosting the show. So that's one of the great features manufactured. Thanks for asking. Thanks, Laura. So they do put things above they do go up in the lift there above the GSE tanks quite often. So the fact that there are some people up there doesn't necessarily mean they're lifting it or doing anything special. They haven't lifted it for like 4 days or maybe longer. So it's good enough time for them to lift that GSC cover there at the end, but I don't know if they're going to do anything this morning with it. Maybe they will, but I don't know. What I'm possibly seeing is you might be able to see it from here. I could change the view and show you the load spreader on that sleeve doesn't look to be attached. It looks like one of the ends is not attached. I will chance to zoom over there and show you that real quick. Um, you can see there that sleeve cover. It looks like right over here. See that it doesn't appear to be attached, that end of the load spreader, unless it's a piece of rope that we just can't see from this distance. But it appears to be free floating, that end over there currently. Thanks, Joe. Good dragon. That is I'm not sure if they're gonna hook it up now or maybe they're gonna unhook it, or I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe with the rover cam, maybe they're checking that out. I don't know if any other photographers have seen that, but I just noticed that myself. Thanks, George. So Jerry says methane will be a liquid state for propellant, and it doesn't have to be a liquid insulated unless they want to. It definitely won't freeze. Interesting, Jerry. So I think two of these tanks are going to be for methane. Three of them are for oxygen, and two are for liquid nitrogen. So not all the tanks are methane, but two of them are thought to be for methane on the far side. Thanks, Jerry. So Jerry says it doesn't have to be insulated unless they want it to be. Interesting. Paul M. Thanks. Paul Money. Appreciate it. Yeah. So Meaning, what I've learned, or what I seem to have learned, at least from my own living, is that the only meaning in life is the meaning you give it. So for there to be meaning, you have to have a personal story, unless you're taking somebody else's meaning and adopting it as your own. But if you want real meaning in life, you have to choose what the meaning is going to be for you. Because at least from my perspective, there is no meaning in life unless your story is creating the meaning. So if you want to do away with your personality or individuality, the meaning will disappear from life. Hi, Stephen. Thank you. Great angle from the beach. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate the good stuff, Stephen. Thank you. Yeah, so Helen, hey, Logan, Joseph. Good morning, Prince Paul S. Mamakos, or Mamakos, aka Ocean Camp. Thank you, Joseph. Good morning, Joseph Paterica, or yeah, I think that's the way it's pronounced, Paterica. Yeah, so Helena, or Helena, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but yeah, so, and then recently I've been saying that my occupation is love. To love is my occupation because it's not easy to love, but it is a good answer to what is your job? What is your occupation? My occupation is love. To love. Yep. Yeah, so manufacturer says if you use StreamYard on your phone, it can go to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, etc. at the same time. Yeah. So the only drawback manufacturers of using StreamYard on the phone is that you can't zoom with StreamYard. You can't zoom in. I would have to have an external camera because the phone camera will not allow me to zoom when I'm using it on the phone. So that's why I'm not using StreamYard right now. Although I would be able to stream to multiple platforms. Yeah, manufacturer, that's correct. But I lose some features like the ability to zoom in and zoom out. So, and I do get to see the chat, which is a real benefit of the manufacturer of the StreamYard, but there are some trade-offs. Just Tommy, Paul Anthony, all we need is love, right? Right. That's good. Yep. Aaron, Roger that, Roger. Yeah, everybody needs something different. So Asta says, all I need is Jesus. That's good. That's really all you need. So that's good. Thanks, Royston. I'm ecumenical, everybody. I'm for the Buddhists. I'm for the atheists. I'm for the agnostics. I'm for everybody. So, yep, Helena. All you need is the Dalai Lama. All you need is Jesus. All you need is tofu. All you need is a good steak. Whatever it is for you, I'm for it, 100%. Yeah, okay, so you can see that. Thanks to X Pro or Ris. Ris. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, X Pro, or it looks a little bit Greek to me, and I speak Greek, so. Um, so yeah, the load spreader on the top right has disconnected. So that is a confirmed observation, everybody. Look at that. I was just speaking about how it was not connected from over 1,000 feet away. And what do you see? Load spreader disconnected. There we go. I'm going to step in front of the camera for that one because I deserve a salute. And I got it right, everybody. I got some good eyes. There we go. There you go, tech head. All right. Well, my time in the limelight is over. Back to the stream here. Thanks, Keegan. Billy. Yeah, any peaceful, loving community. That's right. Thanks, Joseph. That's another way of saying it. Good stuff, Julie. Ricky. We'll get to see. Maybe they're going to do something special. I'm not sure what they're doing, but if I were over there in front of the GSC tank area, I'd be able to see. And over by the orbital launch platform, there's a red crane moving quite quick over there, moving. And yeah, good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. I'm in a different spot just because it's over from over here. You can see the Raptor engines as it lifts. So from the where they are over there at the tank farm, you can't see the Raptors right now as we can. Or if I had out the other camera, we would be able to see all the Raptor engines, and we will be able to see a lot more from this spot here. It is further away. It's about 3 times the distance if I were over there where the other photographers might be. And so there's a trade-off. It is further back here, but we could see more. Yeah, Dave and Chris. We also got a view of the ocean, and this is the Ocean Cam show. So yeah, I'm sure they have all their equipment together, um, but you can see there is a camera over there on the way far left there. I'll put it in the center of the screen for all y'all who are new to the channel here. There is a crew from Australia here, and they put a camera there very close to the launch platform. You can see it there in the center of the screen. And so I'm wondering, do they have an automatic sensor, or does it restart every 30 minutes, or does their camera have enough juice, or is it okay with the sun? So I'd have a lot of questions for them about their camera, because I'm always interested in learning more now. I wasn't always interested in cameras and photography, so for a long time I did not have any interest in photography. But now at this point in my life, it's not for me so much as for all you and everybody else that might come across these shows. So it's to inspire and to maybe accomplish something. So that's why I'm doing photography. It's fun too. It's like meditation. So I have seen a snake one time over here between the dunes, not on top of a dune, but between the dunes. Hey, Gulag, that sounds good. Good info. Good info. There's a book called Power versus Force. Power, power versus force, Force. So learning the difference between those two things, as described by the author there, is a good step forward. So yeah, that's kind of what you were talking about there, Gula. Ah, Barry says it could be a GoPro. Interesting. Awesome. Gilgamesh, that could be true. I mean, I haven't seen anybody over there in the bushes, but and maybe Anybody working on the table. Let me see. I can zoom in up there. There were people up there on the table before. I'm looking with my eyes. I don't see anybody over there, so that could be a good sign. Maybe they are doing a kind of a team chat or something. I'm not sure. Um, I do see some people underneath the over launch platform, and it is getting hot out here, everybody. So if we ever lose reception or if we ever lose the image because the phone overheats or whatever, that is a possibility. And what I can say is I will do my best to cool down the phone if that happens and to restart the stream within 10 minutes or so. If it doesn't restart, then what I can do is just take the footage with the other camera and then upload it when it's all said and done later today. So that's what to look out for. I'm going to take off my sweater here. It's getting hot, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay. Be there in a minute. Okay, there were a bunch of mosquitoes out here in the morning, so I did see your question, Julie. I'll get back to you in a minute. Just repositioning the umbrellas here. Yeah, so I did start a garden. I have a bunch of seeds that, um, am- uh, yeah, what I did do is I started digging the first bed, and I dug the first bed for the garden. There were mosquitoes out here this morning, so I had some long sleeve shirts on. I still have some long sleeve pants on too, but I am wearing shorts underneath and some socks. Um, so I dug the first bed, and I started digging the second bed. I'm gonna dig 4 beds, so getting the grass off the top of the land there. And I do have the seeds ready, so when I got the beds dug and I can maybe sift it once more with a rake, then I'll think about whether I need to shade it at all, and and then I'll think about which ones I'll put where. But I will soak the seeds overnight probably, and then for about 7 hours or so, and then I will plant them. I have okra, I got beans, so okra is easy to plant. Yeah, we got plenty of growing season here, I think. So um, I got some lettuce, a, a couple types of beans, a couple types of tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, and something else. Um, a couple types of peppers. So I've got about 12 or more different seeds, and altogether there's like 50 or so types of seeds, but I'll do about 12 different types. So Michael is saying, if you want to see the best plant killer ever, just give me Tempt to Garden. My thumb is like black hole black. Awesome, Michael. Nice. I'm pretty good at growing stuff. I've had a lot of gardens over the years. Awesome. Yeah, well, sure. And if you like some of the seeds that I grow here, whether it's the cucumbers or something else, I can send you some seeds, send them back to you. Have a little bit of a planetary seed swap kind of thing, as long as it's within quarantine of whatever country you're in. You know, don't want to break any rules here. But 12,000 square feet, says Dan, my last garden. Awesome. Was that a studio or an apartment or was it an actual garden? I had 5 acres, so I had a pretty good big garden too. I had like many fruit trees I planted over the years and everything, but I gave that up so that I could be free and explore and live life a little bit more and see more of the world as I did in my younger days. And this is where I ended up here at SpaceX. So this is my new garden. You're looking at it right now, but there is a garden where I'm staying also. Hey, Julie. 100-foot by 120-foot pumpkins, corn, tomatoes. Dan, that's awesome. 100 by 120 area. Awesome. Is that for each crop was a different section of 100 by 120? That is awesome. Awesome. So you know how to grow things. That's for sure. You give some tips in the future. I never done hydroponics, Paul. Thanks, sir. Yeah, I interested in it though. I did in my younger days for I did once I grew some mushrooms using a humidifier and two upside down water bottles to trap the humidity out of the air. Milton. Yeah, so there was a live stream with a lady with a doctor, very knowledgeable, one of the most knowledgeable people I imagine. Yeah, magic ones, Logan. Once, um, in my fourth year of meditation, I did that once. Um, let's see, I did it twice. Once that year and then once the next year. Different type though. But I only grew them once. Yeah, Dr. Caitlin Aaron's very knowledgeable, maybe one of the most knowledgeable um, public-facing um, individuals who know at NASA who know about the different missions going on in the different water. Maybe she might be a specialist on the water, on the different moons and planets here in the solar system. We did a live chat on the August 23rd. So if you haven't seen it, there's been over 4,000 views of it. So by this time, most of you have probably seen it. If not, maybe check it out when you have some free time and the interest. August 23rd, Space Water Mission Chat with Dr. Caitlin Ahrens and Michael. Um, Michael also, not Michael Harrison, but Michael F. And myself, of course. I was the host of the show, and I was also one of the chat participants. Awesome. Did a lot of lettuce, hydroponics, good manufactured. George, that is a quality statement there. That was a good movie, Mars with Matt Damon. I watched the show. That was a good movie. I watched a lot of sci-fi in my younger years, not so much recently or in the last 30 years, but when I was younger, I did. I used to read Michael Crichton and a lot of other stuff like that. Anyway, that's the whole point of looking. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so what's going on here? I will zoom out a little bit more. Robert Heinlein. There you go, Dan. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I've read some Heinlein. I don't know if I've seen Passengers. What's that about, Captain? So they're going back for maybe the reconnect for the GC cover there. So they're lowering it back down again. Stowaway on Netflix, says Michael Harrison. Make sure to check it out. Scott Manley's designed spaceship in the KSP, and he also helped to make the Kerbal Space Program, everybody. And he helped to make the sure all the space science was legit. All right, so Stowaway on Netflix, says Michael Harrison. Are they clearing the pad? That would be interesting. And they may not be connecting to the load spreader. It looks like maybe they're lowering her down over by the GSC tank cover. See, it's going below, so it's not going to reconnect it. It's just going to maybe detach it. Wonder what they're going to do with that cover. I will zoom in on the base of the booster here. I know a lot of you have to go. The day is progressing here. It is Wednesday, if I'm correct here. Let me check again. Wednesday, September 8th at 8:44 a.m. Many have to go to work or whatever time around the world you're is. Maybe it's nighttime, you got to go to sleep, or maybe you're just getting started. You'll be here for a while, but I will put a timestamp on when they do the lift. And if there is no lift, I'll just put a lift prep in the title. I'll change the title here. Richard Dawkins, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about earlier with the power versus force. Or that might be Richard Hawkins. I'm not sure what the actual name of that author is, but yeah, maybe Richard is a different individual. Yeah, different people have different missions. So personal missions, whatever inspires them. So yeah, a lot of talented people, especially Scott Manley. Wow, Catman. So the heat is starting to build up here, so it is getting hotter. Yeah, they did unlock the cover there. Yep, Mr. E. The wind has died down though, so that's a good thing. But the heat is we got quite a bit of heat here. Yeah, the GSC cover is I mean the load spur is pretty easy to connect or disconnect, and they've been doing it quite a number of times. I got you. Dawkins' Darwinism. I got you. Okay. So I've kind of yeah, yeah. It is a good morning here. Yeah. Throw it. Manufactured. Yeah, Paul. I've heard about that with the handheld AC unit. All I can say is if you haven't done any meditation, all your commentary doesn't mean squat if you're going to debate meditation. The only way to debate meditation is to do it yourself and then come back to me and talk about it. Sorry. So Logan says, you need a zoom mic to get the construction noise. I also sort of missed the wind noise. Where's your green? Okay. Huh. I can turn off the headset and you'll get more of the outside ambient noise. So I'll do that now. Just a minute, everybody. Let me see if I got it turned off yet. I think it's still turned on. Just a minute. Turning off the mic here. It's not letting me turn it off. Yeah, I'm not having any luck. I think. Yep. No luck turning off the mic, everybody. But if I could, you would be able to hear more. Alokan, is it off? Let me. I think it's still on. But if it is off, then so be it. I just got to know if it's off or not, so I don't hold the headset thinking the mic is still on. Oh, you can hear it. Good deal. So let me know if the mic is still good. I'm not next to the headset right now. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I hear some birds. There are some birds here. Not many, but there are some. Thanks for the suggestion, Logan. So, yeah, there's no wind right now, so no wind noise. So we got it set up right now. Yeah, so yeah, I've thought about getting one of those directional mics, but I didn't know it was good for anything. But if you're saying you like the construction noise, I can definitely buy it for that reason. I just couldn't think about why anyone would want to get more of the noise for the machinery. But if that's what you all like, I'll get one. Thanks. I tell you that once they get to the launch, yeah, I'll stream from South Padre Island with the Nikon 1000 camera. So that's a given. If everything comes together like it should be, the stream solo encoder is at the UPS store right now. Elger. Cool, Will. Thanks. Thank you. Joni from the Philippines. Thanks, Joni. Joni Aldrin Kaluya TV from the Philippines. Mabuhay. Joni. Mabuhay means like welcome everybody. And I think for the Philippine people, like welcome. Mabuhay. Sounds better if a lady says it, but anyway. You can hear the beeping. So the headset is trying to reconnect. Yeah, I wasn't able to turn it off. Is the beeping from the machinery or is it from the headset? Yeah, it is trying to reconnect every so often, the headset. I haven't been able to figure out how to turn it all the way off. I can't hear any wave noises. No, not currently. Good deal. Thanks, Billy. Jez, the plan. Oh, the machinery. I got you, Dan. Good, good. That's good. If you can hear the beeping from the machinery, that's good. Yeah, so there's a lot of sun over by the ocean right now. I can give you the shot there of the ocean. Again, by doing this, we might lose the initial lift, but I'll go to the ocean real quick and show that shot here. Yeah, I'm holding the umbrella so the sun doesn't overheat the phone here, everybody. I'd show you more, but maybe later in the day. I'm gonna get back to the shot here. This is looking almost southeast, and this is gonna be south. So that's Mexico that way, and 2 miles that way is Mexico. Matthew? Yeah, maybe later if I get time, I'll go for an ocean swim. Yeah. I know there's a lot of chat that I missed there too, everybody. I'll scroll back and see if I can catch up. Yeah, I'm a little ways from the water, Catman. Yeah, I hear some type of machinery or venting or something. I do hear something. Loken, awesome. Get a smoothie. You help out quite a bit, Loken. You have helped out quite a bit, so I appreciate that from y'all. Yeah, thanks. I will get some type of drink this morning. Thank you. For later today. A Toyota. Yeah, and do something for yourself also if you can. Yeah, that looks like your beach too. 4 minutes down the road. Awesome. I'll go back in the chat a little bit. Space Traveler, I'm not sure, Space Travel, I'm not sure how much it costs for the booster. 5 billion sounds a little high, but maybe with everything here, I think that's high. Thanks, Barry. So manufacturer said a Rode mic Pro is a great shotgun mic. Okay, I have looked at the Rode mics at Best Buy and also online. So yeah, I have been considering 1 or 2 different Rode mics. Thanks. Yeah, Paul Money, yeah. About meditation and the Pearl. Yep. Barry, here's a lime cucumber nade. Awesome. Thanks, Barry. I will do that, do something like that. Basil, lime, cucumber, kale drink. Thanks, Barry, and Alokan. Thank you, guys. If any of you would like to get some of that yourself, they have pasteurized juices at Walmart, but they have a larger, it's large, so it might be fun to drink some of the kale juice or whatever. But if you want to get it fresh, squeezed, unpasteurized, you can get to a health food store or possibly make it yourself if you have a juicer. Sometimes you can buy a juicer at a thrift store or a used juicer. Otherwise, it's anywhere from maybe 60 bucks. You can get a juicer and juice your own cucumbers and kale, celery. Yep, Barry says we drink them here. Helps battle the heat. Yeah, so there's some type of new sound out there. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I told you I gotta buy one. Yep. NutriBullet, yeah, that's a good one too. NutriBullet. Perpetual Nerd. This will be the perfect spot when you get a little better zoom resolution. Yeah, thank you. It will be. Yeah, thanks, Perpetual. That is true. Thanks for the support. For the tip. 10 and 10 p.m. in Western Australia. Good deal. Nice. I saw someone posted some pictures of raptor molds, a mold at one of the factories where they have the different raptors molds. Midnight where manufactured is awesome. Yeah, it could be cicada. I'm not sure what it is, but that is insect noise that you all are hearing. PM. Thanks. Yeah, so there were different, maybe different size molds in the shot. Graham says that the prancing pony ever opens to the public, the chat should book a table, but only if I live stream from it. I like that. That is a fresh idea there, Graham. That sounds like a good thing. Yeah, space travel. But it is going to be epic. I think yesterday, over 50,000 people watched the stream, or there were over 50,000 views from the stream from yesterday. So maybe the time and effort I put here it's more beneficial than just satisfying my my interest of yeah. So over 50,000 views yesterday, and that was last night. It's probably a lot more now. I tell you, that's funny. I hope not. Adam, they are here today, the two Aussie journalists, and they did set a camera in the same spot they walked out to yesterday, but they are not standing by the cameras. So maybe they were asked to not stay over there, but they could put the cameras out there. But a lot of people do cycle through here, whereas we see like 567 people here on the live stream right now, simultaneous. There's people that stay for maybe 7 or so minutes or whatever. And so this is constantly people coming in and out. So by the end of the show yesterday, there was over 10,000 people had watched the show. I think in the morning it was over 12,000 for that live stream there from in front of the build site. So, but yesterday afternoon show, there was over 10,000 that had watched that, even though it was, I'm not sure how many was the maximum during yesterday evening show, but we were on for about 3 hours. So even though the number of viewers seems to be stable, the total people that cycle through is quite high. Unless some of you have multiple browsers and you're just using all your different browsers to log in with different user identities and racking up the views that way. Maybe you got the 6 different browsers and you're trying to up my views, so you're checking them all out with the link. Matthew, morning. Kyle. Hey, Justin. 3 browsers. Well, -3 then. Well, you don't have the same view on all the browsers, hopefully. So maybe it's still just a 1. Gotcha. Awesome. So that is 2. So maybe each person has maybe 2 to 3. Thanks, Atilia. Yep. Thanks. Not again. Come on. This person should be banned. Okay. Okay, we're doing good now. Doing good. Yeah. Thanks, Michael. Yeah. It seemed to be pretty persistent every day and multiple times a day. So, yeah, I did report them also. So all of us attacked it. So, hey, Sherry, Earth and Human Bond. Yep. Log on with 2 different devices, Matthew. Okay. Good deal. Good deal, everybody. Yeah, if I were had my laptop out, I would be on 2 different devices also. So, yep. Huh. Roger says SpaceX isn't streaming right now. Is that true, Roger? I don't know if they stream for these lifts or not, but is that true? Yeah, so there's multiple ways to contribute or donate to the channel here. There's a Patreon, there's a YouTube memberships, PayPal, Venmo, GoFundMe. What other ways? Letter in the mail, or if you show up in person. I'm not sure whether to keep accepting contributions in person, but yeah, if you want to donate some cash for the gas. Yeah, I got about an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep. I think about an hour and a half though, because the alarm woke me up at a certain time. I did kind of relax a little bit after the alarm, but I got going because it was a quick turnaround to get back down here by 6 a.m. for a potential lift at 6. All right, it is getting humid here and the sun is out, so the heat is increasing. I have the umbrellas up. There's not much I can do more than what I'm doing to block the heat from the phone, besides getting in like a cooler or something like that. So if we ever do lose reception, that's probably what happened here. So we got a nice breeze here a little bit, so we might be good, but if we ever take off, then that's what happened. So thanks, Justin. Just says cloud cover creates a humidity. Interesting. Yeah, so there are some clouds up here. I can zoom out. We got a cloud layer right there above the launch site there. Normally it's blue skies over the launch site, so we got some clouds coming from the southwest. Thanks, Barry. Hey, Donald, yeah, go ahead and use the sunrise picture. Just go and do a screenshot. Yeah, Texan Leon, I'll put a timestamp after the video's over about when the lift happened, so you can always check that out in the future too, if I'm not streaming and it's happening. I tell you. Once they pave the road, okay, so when there are a lot of trucks, there is a lot of I think silica from these are big welding trucks, everybody, so they're one after another. And so this morning, it was a long line of trucks waiting to get through the gate, the guard gate at the main entrance here at the launch site. So if you stand right over there by the main entrance, I'm not sure, I didn't see anyone this morning, but I have been there myself, and it does affect the throat when you breathe in all that silica and toxicity from the burning of all the heavy equipment over there, and I think I've been told it's silica, like sand or whatever is in the air. So very high pollution over there. And also by the checkpoint when you're going toward Brownsville, right at that checkpoint area, because all the cars have to stop there. You got all the brake pads with the asbestos in the brake pads. Brake pads a lot of times are made out of asbestos, everybody. So if you're trying to get away from asbestos, the best way to do that is get away from the highway, or get away from there's any lights where there are a lot of people stopping and using their brakes, because a lot of that is asbestos in the brake pads. So all those brake pads get used up, and definitely over there by the main gate, there's a lot of toxicity in the air. So wearing a mask would make sense. Yeah. they did pave the road, so there's less dust from the road, but there's definitely a lot of toxicity from all the machinery, all the oil, everything. Like there's at least, you know, I've
orbital pad. There is now a 310-foot clear around B4 in preparations for lift. That clear encompasses the GSE tank farm, half of the landing zone, and the fluid bunker. Please be clear 310 feet of B4 at this time.
There you go, everybody. They just made an announcement. They're going to do the clearing everybody out within 300 and something feet, and they're going to do it. They're going to do the lift, everybody. Here we go. And you can see the Australian people are down there with their camera right now too. I think you can see them down there on the left. So I don't know if they're going to clear out of the way, but they are over there right now. Probably checking on their camera, make sure everything's good. Yeah, that is kind of, they've been doing more broadcasts over the loudspeaker for some of the moves and stuff. So it's good to hear that they're announcing things more often now. So. Yeah, so you can see the labor crane on the far right there is not attached to the, the load spreader anymore. So they did take the load spreader off the labor crane all the way over there on the right, hanging there. There's no load spreader connected to it right now. Yeah, I think they upgraded the loudspeaker there, Michael, because it hasn't been that clear and that loud in the past. They did an excellent, it is working great there. Sometimes you can't really hear with the echo between the two locations of the speakers, but they did, it sounded really clear. I got the message. I appreciate that. Yeah, so George says that might be enough, not enough clearance, but there comes a point where the public has been warned, so they did their duty of warning the public, right? I guess they could say more about the dangerousness of being close and that it could fall on you and everything like that, but they did warn everybody, so they've done their due diligence as far as liability is concerned, so they've protected themselves to a certain degree. There is another individual out there walking for the close-up shot. Oh, so what they've done, I think that couple is over there from Australia, and they have what it is, they have a wooden, like a little plywood or whatever that they have leaning against the camera, and they're blocking the sun. So they've been out there the whole time, just behind that plywood that they have leaning against the camera up there. So yeah, they've been there the whole time, everybody, because I didn't see them walk out there, and they just disappeared, and they're behind some type of 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch plywood over there, I imagine. Or it could be some cardboard, but I imagine it is some type of plywood or something. Keeping the sun off their bodies. That's where they've been the whole time. I'm facing, this is facing west, Sumatra. Yeah, Matthew. Yeah, Mexico's to the left, Sumatra. Guy. Yeah, I'm considering getting closer because today's day 2. They haven't been kicked out. And there is another individual up there. So I am considering moving closer. Hey, Evan, doing good? The wider shot. Yeah, I could move closer now. Ben, stay where I am. Okay. Move closer. Good where I am, the dragon. Yeah, I got you. They'll push the boundary back, Michael. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna move closer. Do what I can. I'm gonna do it. Take the opportunity to move up. Drink a little water. All right, everybody. Might lose some people here on the movement, but I will keep everything streaming live, unless it's better to end it and restart it. Don't want to be moving when they're lifting. All right. Well, I'm going to book it over there. should I end it and restart it or stay live? Which would you rather see? Just run. Yep. All right, everybody, here we go. I'm gonna keep the camera going. Here we go. Hey, Louis, you doing audio?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're fine.
Okay. We're here, everybody. The reason you didn't go any closer, you thought this was good enough?
Good enough.
I got you.
I came here like a month ago and they did the whole side.
Okay.
Sit right here was fine.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody, Lewis over here with What About It, said he's been out here before and they said it was okay to be here. So he's right here next to me. So I will be doing future live streams from over here, everybody. Made it. No snakes. Made it. Thanks, everybody. Closer, yeah, I could go closer too. I'll do it here this time. Maybe in the future I'll do a closer. Oh, good deal. Greetings from What About It, Gonzalo. Awesome. Let me make sure everything's good here. Get my umbrellas up for the sun. Good. I'm ready to go, everybody. Hopefully, those of you watching now or in the future, hopefully it was a decent move. A little bit less altitude, but it's definitely closer. And Justin. There we go. Good. All right, so I'm gonna lock that in. See what the lens looks like. Lens looks good. Okay. Texas red. Kent. The 1 cup coffee. No, they didn't ask you to leave last time, did they?
What?
Louis, they were okay with you being here last time, right? So yeah, so they were good with him being here last time. So this might be a good location, everybody.
As long as we don't get like that close.
Yeah.
Fine.
That's right. Yeah, I was wondering about that. View looks blurry. Okay, it is clearing. Okay. George, you might have to reset my lens here looks really clean, everybody. I can brush it once. I brushed it once, but there you go. Another time. It could be the humidity in the air. Not clear. Yeah, YouTube could have lowered your pixelation quality also, so you could reset that or. What is alature, Ben? Thanks, James. Oh, trying to focus on the hill in front. Okay. Yeah, I can move up another little hump here and then there wouldn't be any hill in front. That's something I can do. Thanks. I'll do that. I'll move again. Just a little bit up, like another 15, 20 feet. So there's no hill in front. Just a minute. Sorry, everybody. Probably making a lot of people motion sickness right here. This is a learning curve here too. So see if that's any better. Use my hand for the zoom. Try that out. That any better? Okay, let it sit for 30 seconds. Thank you. This is with the phone. Nice. Tilt up. Okay. I use my hand once more. Thanks, Doug. They said the grass was hitting the camera with the view. No, he said I'm good. Thanks. I did just ask. If I'm in the way, let me know.
No, you're
Okay.
fine right there.
Okay. Jeffrey, I'm 2 miles from the high bay here. Frank. Thanks, Donald. Yeah, there's Lewis with what about it? Zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, I could do that. And I'll tilt up again. Dan. Yeah, Ricky, I can guarantee you there's no static fire today. Awesome. Oh, cool. You can see at the top of the booster? If you can. Oh, yeah, I could do that also. I don't know how much of the image quality you would lose with the zoom, but I can do that and then maybe let me know. I'll tilt up, I'll zoom out a little bit more. Not so much. I will. Let me know if you lost too much zoom there with the view of the boosters, the Raptors at the bottom. Because I think as it lifts, we'll continue to lose that shot of the top of the booster there. Stunning now? Good. Okay, we'll keep it. Keep it. Sumatra. Okay. Sal from the Philippines. Seoul. There we go. They're walking back, so maybe they're put the camera close and walking back. Awesome. It's a great turn of events for today. Watching from Haliburton, Ontario, I'm Marsh. Well, let me see. That might be J Marsh. Awesome. Looks like they are. Verk Shri. I'm not sure if they've returned any other cranes. Yeah, so if any of you weren't here earlier, they did a broadcast over the loudspeaker saying they were going to lift, I think it was in 30 minutes, and that was a little bit ago, so we might be closer to that 30-minute time frame there for the lift. If it was 30 minutes, I don't remember how much it was, but I think it was around 30 minutes. Yeah, Justin, lift the booster. Booster 4. I do my best, Vedic Tree. Do my best. Hello from Catalonia. Our time is 16:31 p.m. Miguel. Mian Imata. I'm taking in the view here too. I tell you what, I said 30 minutes also. Good morning from Coran, Ontario. Gillis. Craig, thank you. Check the clamps. I could zoom into the base there and check the clamps. I'm not sure how much zooming you want me to move around. You're comfortable with me moving the camera around and doing a lot of that stuff. I'm happy to do it, but let me know if you want me to leave it here or zoom in around and check stuff. No, I'm gonna be right here. Oh, for the static fire? Hell no. Hey Sal, if you'd like to send me a camera to leave here during the static fire, if I'm allowed to, I would leave it here. It would have to be a disposable camera because, yep, it's gonna get pretty hot over here during the static fire. It'll probably get blown down too for the wind and the blast. If not melted, it'll get melted, but I could leave it up on the dunes or something. Just to the left, a drone. Yeah, I don't see any drones up here. Disposable, yeah. If you have any links to disposable cameras that I could use, send me a link. I would buy something if it were cost effective to do it that way and just use them for each, or if you have an old camera, you can just send it to me and I'll hook it up. Put it to use here. Melts the camera and the memory, not just the camera. Wow, bots talking to bots, huh? That's the way to deal with them, I guess. Good stuff. I'll take a shot. What I will do is I'll take a bunch of shots here, also with the other camera, and I will upload these to Twitter also. So if I don't get a shot here because of the view or whatever, I will definitely upload. You can check Twitter for some of these shots also as well, for the clamps and things. Wow. Yeah, so they are there on the right side of the platform of the booster, and they are working on something. It could be clamps. I'm not sure what it is that they're working on. I will have a second tripod in the future, and I'll be able to get a lot of simultaneous, two shots simultaneously. So you can see somebody on the right. Maybe, yeah, I will zoom in on that. That is something you should see. We're gonna lose some quality here, but I'm changing the view, and you can see there an individual on the right and another lift on the left there, and they're working on something. So as long as they're there, the lift is probably not going to work until they finish what they're doing. So that is thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, so you can see two people in green working on each side of the booster stand. If it's anything like the other moves that they do with like the GSE cover and stuff, they have to undo all the bolts and the cross bolts. So, okay, I will see if I can zoom in anymore. That is pretty good. We're gonna lose a lot of quality here. So I'll zoom back out. That's what they were talking about with the, undoing the bolts. And I'll tilt up again. See if I get that shot again. I will be able to get it. Just may take a little while to get the clamps. There we go. There we go. That's pretty good. If anything else you'd like to see, let me know, and I will go check it out. Thanks. Thanks. Jay Marsh. Morning. Vedic, yeah, it hasn't rained in quite a while, but this might turn into a swamp in the rain, sure. I don't know. One cup of coffee, 204. Greg, funny. Tim, day's going okay. Day's going good. Nico, Yasu. Yeah, in the future, Joey, I will have to wear some boots out here. Some of those plastic boots you can get from the Tractor Supply store. Maybe they sell them at Walmart too. Yeah. Yeah, there is some type of new piping, possibly there on the legs to the platform there. Yeah, galoshes or galoshes. Thanks, Greg. Wasn't sure of the name. Maybe I'll stay zoomed into the base of the booster and show that shot as it lifts out. I don't know. It seems like I had a pretty easy time getting back to center there. So this is kind of what we're all waiting on anyway, so might as well point it in this direction, huh? We got a lot of blue, but a lot of big billowy clouds too. Antonio, thanks. Yeah, I did look earlier. I can't see the cab of Kong from here, but I did see somebody in Kong, the cab for the big crane, the red crane. So there was somebody in there, and I think I can hear it still on. So yeah. Thanks, Vedic Tree. Elon has over 50 something million followers, so you're competing with 50 million other people, you know. I'm not sure why you'd want to contact Elon, but you're welcome to. So, whatever you're passionate about doing. Mark says the quick disconnect is for the Starship and booster will be fueled from the orbital launch pad, correct? I think there is a quick disconnect also on the orbital launch platform now, Mark, for the booster actually. Not just, there's a quick disconnect much higher up on the tower for the Starship, but I think there is another one on the actual orbital launch platform for the booster, a quick disconnect. Let me go back to what was said there. And the booster will be fueled from the orbital launch pad. Yeah, okay, so Michael's saying that's correct. Okay, good, good. Thanks, Michael and Mark, thank you. Chennai, India, also, awesome. Second largest beach in the world for your reference. Chennai, India, everybody. Second largest beach, cool. Must be a big beach, wow. What's the biggest beach in the world? Life is a beach, 1 cup of coffee, 204. Yeah, I had some snacks up on the dune. I didn't bring all my equipment. I left a bunch up of the clothes and stuff up on the dune. I didn't haul everything over here in that jog over here. It's not so much wind here this morning. 1 cup. There's some wind. Nothing compared to like later in the... Yeah, no, Dan, the thing about that is I don't want the phone to overheat, so I definitely have to keep the umbrellas over the phone. Make sure this is taken care of. And the clothes can, if anybody wants them, they can have them, but I do like them. They're for the mosquitoes mostly. Guy says life is like a beach and then you swim. I like that, guy. I like that. Life is like a beach, but then you swim. 90-mile beach in Australia. Thanks, Sleeping Giant. Vedic Tree. Yeah, Dan. Which camera? You think which camera's dying? This one? Let me check everything. See if you're talking to me. I have enough battery here. Which camera are you talking about, Mike? Yeah, it's getting darker on my end. Is it getting darker on your end? I thought it was maybe adjusting to the. I have like a 24-hour battery with me, so I have plenty of juice. I'm wondering if the brightness is changing due to the sunlight and everything. So, but yeah, the phone is getting darker. Yes, I see that on my side. Oh, signal's dropping. I got you. I got you. Yeah, maybe a better higher up for the signal. So that might be one of the benefits of being on the dunes. I can zoom out. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, the screen is getting darker. So it is an early prevention for overheating. Okay, thanks, Michael. I'll zoom out too. Maybe I can reduce the number of apps on the phone or something. But yeah, it is getting darker. The screen is getting darker. So if that happens, I will get the shot, but off camera. I'll try and restart the phone, but with the other camera, I'll just do the shot with the other camera and upload it later. We would get kicked off, but you know. Yeah, it could be my body heat, so I'll back away from the phone a little bit too. Yeah, Michael, Vedic, I could do certain things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay a little bit away from the phone here, and I'll cut down on my chat, and we'll see how it goes. I'll let a lot of wind come through to the phone. I can zoom back in though. I can zoom over there to the base. There we go. I'm not sure what that is, that orange thing. I'm not sure what it is on the tower. Yeah, so I'm letting the wind go and hit the camera, but if the wind sound on the phone gets too loud, let me know and I can block some of the wind. Because there's a nice breeze coming up here. Sunny with temperature 86 degrees, 30 degrees Celsius. The wind's from the 2 miles an hour. Yep, good deal. 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, 2 miles an hour, or I think it was 3 kilometers, I'm not sure. Yeah, the nearest store or restaurant is 18 miles away. Nado. Needle. Daryl. Barry. Nice. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Logan and Dan. One of the thoughts is that they're over there undoing maybe some bolts or something that are connecting the booster to the transporter, is what I would imagine. Just like with the GSC cover or the GSC tank, you're gonna have to undo the bolts all around the booster. I'm not sure how far along they are, or yeah, I've been up on the dunes here. I haven't been anywhere by the road today. So I've been over by the beach, but not the road. It's a closer shot here, that's why. It's about 500 feet closer. In the future, when I use the other camera, it'll make sense just to go sit over there by the on top of the dunes because it'll be 125 times zoom. So it'll make sense to stay up there on the dunes, but for now, why not? That's right. Yeah, I have a Jackery solar panel, so it's not about the power, just about getting the little portable fan and setting it up. Hey, Crane Man. I think I will zoom back out. Not getting much from this view here. Might as well make it a nicer view. Just get ready for the shot when they decide to lift. There we go. Let me know if that's good. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Sometimes you have to reset your YouTube stream. After it's all over, the HD version will get uploaded also. It may take a little, maybe it'll get better. I don't know. See if we're back. Let me know if you have a visual, an image. Are we back?